Now we'll see standard of living. The standard of living, economic level of people in country is often higher in countries where the literacy rate is high. We already know that the developing country, there is much difference between developed countries and developing countries, and the first condition is literacy level. The standard of living or the economic level of people in the country is often higher in developed countries, whereas the country where is literacy rate is less, the standard of living is less, and which leads to the less per capita income. We already know that developed countries, they are having higher in terms of per capita income, and in developing countries they are less, they are very much less in terms of per capita income. So here we can also see the literacy level graph. You can see this is also given in your lesson. Understood? So the literacy rate is very important for any developing country or any developed country. It is the one of the most important factor for the development, that is literacy level. So children, Census of India conducts enumeration of population every 10 years. Similarly in Brazil, Brazilian Institute of Geography and Statistics carries out census every 10 years. The first census survey of both the countries was carried out in 1872. Understood? 1872, when we were under British rule, that time also census was carried out. And in Brazil 1872 also, that time population census were carried out. In India, census is conducted at the start of decade 1961-71, likewise any year, starting of the year, decade, after 10 years or after certain period of time, census conducted the study of population. The India or our Indian government, they conducted study of population. Census is very important. So that, see children, why population or why census is very important, why the calculation of population is done? Because children, first very important thing you should kept in mind that why the population, study of population is important, because already we know that main aim of our country or of our government is to develop our country, and for that there should be equal distribution of resources, which is very important. So in order to distribute resources equally among the people, and that is why our government or any country's government, the foremost important duty is to uh, develop the people, understood, as a whole. So that is why it very important to conduct the study of population, so that they will be able to distribute the resources equally among the people. There should be no inequality, understood. So that is very important, and that is why study of population is important. So with this, I hope you have understood well. Please read your lessons thoroughly, and also I will give you question answers of this lesson. Some extra questions are also given, and question number 5 in your textbook, question number 5 and 6 is activity for you to do, understood. So please do this by yourself. This activity is very important, and please read your lessons. See children, manpower, one very important I want to tell you, manpower can be utilized properly. See children, we are human resource. Human resource or human beings are also very important resource for any country, understood. Manpower can be utilized properly by increasing literacy rate. Or how we can utilize manpower? By increasing literacy rate. Provision of basic education facility, providing skill based education. Now already we know that in our new education policy, very important factor is that the new education policy is based on skill based education, which is very important, because with the help of this skill based education, creating employment and also encouraging self employment will be there, and so also absorb more manpower. So this is very important. Manpower can be used with the help of education, understood. And sex ratio can be improved by removing gender bias and educating people regarding negative consequences of low sex ratio and social problems emerging out of it. So there should be balanced sex ratio. That means the proportion of male and female should be equal. There should be no indifference between male and female ratio. Understood? So, this is the another factor, this is the another indicator of growth of any country, development of any country. Everything should be equal. Understood? Population growth can be controlled by educating the mass regarding ill effects of large family size, control of birth rate, implementing the Marriage Act, increased level of education. So, these are the things which is the need of the hour. That means implement of Marriage Act is also very important. That is why in our country the marriage age is already fixed by government. So, already and foremost thing, very important thing, education. Understood? So, with this I am finishing my lesson. Please read your lessons thoroughly. What any doubt will discuss in your live class, or you can text me also, and you are always welcome to ask me anything. Please read your lessons, and I am also giving you question answers. I will be also giving you question answer. Write down in your copy, and please any doubt you can ask me. Understood? And we will continue with next geography lesson also in our next period. Understood? Thank you.